Hello, Gorbrick's back here with another LEGO review. Today I'm reviewing LEGO Star Wars set number 75314, the Bad Batch Attack Shuttle. This is part of the 2021 new summer in America wave of LEGO Star Wars sets, which include sets from The Mandalorian, The Clone Wars, and then one from the Bad Batch, one from the Clone Wars. It has 969 pieces. It contains 5 minifigures, 6 if you include the little gonk droid here. And yeah, I'm pretty excited to open it up, really. I've only seen a couple episodes of the Bad Batch, but I liked the episodes I saw. What I do like about this set is that it includes all 5 of the main cast, which is cool. You only have to get the one set to get all 5 main characters. With the LEGO Star Wars box art, because I know people, talk about the box art. It's got a different logo at the top from the other ones. We'll look at the back of the box. It looks cool. Alright, so I'll build this and I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright, so here we have the completed Bad Batch Attack Shuttle set. So it comes with the 5 figures plus the gonk droid for the 6. The attack shuttle and 2 speeders. So first I'll give an in-depth look on the minifigures, then we'll go to the builds themselves. So first up here we have Wrecker, who is he's the heavy of the Bad Batch. He's the tank, the one that gets the job done, smashes people through. He looks pretty good. I like the look of the helmet they got done. In the show he's a lot, bigger. But I think they did the best they could with his size in minifigure form. They've got like this chest piece kind of piece here, which makes him look a little bit bulkier. I feel like it looks pretty good compared to the show. He's got a bit more red accents on his costume in the show, but I do really like the helmet. I think that looks pretty good, and his little skull symbol in here. I'll take the helmet off as well. So here we have Wrecker without his helmet, and he's got his iconic, I guess, no eye. It's just like a kind of white blind eye. He looks pretty accurate to the show. I'd say as close as they can get. He still looks like, a clone, but the thing with the Bad Batch is they're clones, but they look a little bit different, so you can tell who's who. And I think they did a pretty good job with that. Looks like a clone, enough to look like a clone, but also enough to look like his own self, his own Wrecker. So on to the next figure. Next up here we have Echo, who I can say is definitely the least accurate to what he actually looks like in the show. In the show he has, that claw robotic arm, which you got in the Clone Wars, but I say they did the best they could with trying to recreate that. But I feel like they could have done better. Come on, LEGO, get it done. Maybe put some kind of hook hand there. Even his helmet doesn't even look that good compared to the others in the show. Let's see if I can get it to focus on the helmet there. Yeah, so you can see that it's not entirely accurate to what it actually looks like in the show. They did the best they could. Alright, now let's look what's under the helmet. Now, under the helmet's not much better. I mean, there's not much they can do really, but in the show, he's got these things on his ears, like, I don't remember what they are, but something to do. Echo, I guess. Maybe echolocation. And he's also got a big antenna, which they have got rid of. So I'd say, out of the Bad Batch, I'd say maybe he looks the least like his counterpart on TV. The accuracy's not there, but well, it's the best they can do. On to the next figure. Next up we have Tech. Now I think Tech is definitely the most accurate in the Bad Batch LEGO set. In the show he's he's the tech guy, it's in his name, and he looks great. I love the helmet. It looks a little bit bulky, but I think they had to, it looks like that in the show. They had to make a new piece for that. The only thing I'll say is this visor here doesn't go down. Bit of a bummer. These guns look good. He's got the back. He's fully He's got molding everywhere pretty much, except he should have had molding on the arms and the legs, I guess. But well, it is what it is. I think he's the best figure. I'll take off his helmet, and he's got some hair. He's one of two that comes with a hairpiece. I'll put that on. And there he is with his hair. He's got his goggles on. His hair's pretty accurate. I think it's a little bit, he's got more of a receding hairline in the show, but they did a pretty good job with the style, you know, the V style there. And he's also got an alternate face, which the alternate face here is more of a stern, generic clone looking alternate face here, but there we go. So that's tech. Onto the next figure. So here we have Crosshair, which they've gone for the all black look for him because I'm fairly certain, well, I know in the first episode, spoiler alert, he betrays them and joins the Empire, but I didn't know he changed his outfit. I think it looks pretty good from what I can see. I was looking at some reference images. It looks like just a normal Empire outfit, but I think they should have kept it the same armor, you know, the 99th, the red armor as everyone else, because it just makes sense, you know. It's kind of a spoiler as well if you hadn't seen the show. I don't know, that kind of ruins it. I just realized that, but I think they should have kept him in the same outfit as the others with the red and all that. I think that would have been better, you know, but well, it is what it is. I keep saying that, but it is what it is. Next, we'll look under his helmet. And there we go, and under his helmet he's got the face, and my camera doesn't seem to focus. I'm not sure why. I guess I wish I could fix it, but I've tried everything. I need to get a new camera. I only use my phone, but if you can see that, he's got a crosshair tattoo, which is pretty cool. And I forgot to mention as well, he's got the big old sniper rifle there, because he's the sniper of the group. All right, on to the final Bad Batch character and second or final, I guess, figure in the whole set. Here we are on the final character. We've got Hunty here. So he looks, again, pretty good, I'll say. I think in the show he has some sort of backpack that he wears on his back, which I think is shown there slightly, but maybe they could have, like Tech did, he kind of had a backpack. They could have done something like that. He's got his two weapons there. He's the hunter, he's the prowler. He's on the prowl, he searches, he hunts people. He's got his knives there. We'll have a look under his helmet as well with the hairpiece. So he's got his hairpiece here with the long flowing hair. The other thing I have to say about this figure is his headband goes around his head, which they've done before. They've done headbands on hair, but I guess they didn't want to make a whole new piece. They could have done it because it doesn't look right where he has it under there. But I will say his face paint looks pretty cool, and he's got an alternate face as well. And his alternate face is more of an angry face, I guess. All right, on to the final character. Last but certainly not least, we have Gonk Droid. Now, they've done heaps of Gonk Droids in the past. I think they just chuck them in there. I don't know. I don't think they have a droid in this show. Maybe they do. I thought I'd seen a couple, but I think I've only seen the first episode. I don't think they have like an R2 or like a Chopper from Rebels or anything like that, or a C-3PO. I think maybe they do. I'll have to watch. Don't quote me on that. But they've tossed in the Gonk Droid here. Here he is. It's just a block, I guess. All right, on to the builds. So the first build I'll show off is this speeder. Now, I think this is just like a generic type speeder that is in Star Wars. I don't think it's anything. Again, I should have watched the show before I reviewed this, but I don't think there's anything unique about this speeder to the show. It's pretty good speeder. I think it's a little bit. The other one that's here is a little bit smaller. This one's a little bit bulky. I like the smaller feel. This one, I don't know. Speeders are meant to be nimble and quick, you know, get out of situations. I don't think you'd be getting out of any sticky situations with this, but you can fit one figure on there. Here he's got the handlebars, and then like we've got the classic stud shooters at the bottom here, which if I can, it's hard to do it with one hand, but pew, pew, and then they shoot like that. They shoot pretty far. They got down there to to the wall there. Yeah, it's a pretty good speeder. So let's review the next speeder. Here we have the next speeder and the final one. This green one now, I love the look of this. I think speeders are great. And I think this one looks so cool. It looks nimble, looks quick. I like the green. Looking flashy. If I can find a reference image from the episode this is in, I'll put it up. I think it looks cool. We've got one space for a minifigure here. You got that probably fits a weapon on the back there. You be able to clip in your gun here like that, just to the back. Hold that on. You got now I don't know if these are like rockets, or maybe it helps you put on, or maybe that's where you put your feet, something like that. Got the handlebars. It looks cool. It zooms. I could imagine this one being zoomed in a chase. All right, let's look at the actual build, the attack shuttle. So here's what you get your money's worth from the attack shuttle here. This is what it looks like. It doesn't have a docking leg, doesn't have a landing gear, so this is what it looks like sitting down. It looks alright. I think it looks kind of ugly. It's got these anti-studs here, which, you know, you don't want anti-studs as the main part of your build, but you've got them here. I do like the look of ships with their wings out like that, sitting up in the landing gear. I think that looks pretty cool. So that's a plus for me. So let's have I'll take it around, one spin around, look here, and we'll have a look in the inside as well. So here we've got the cockpit, which you can only open that much when the back is down, because the back, let me put these wings down. Oh, these wings go down on like one of those there, and then you pull this up and that lifts up the whole thing. So we'll sit this back here, and here we have the interior. So you have spaces for 2 minifigs here. You can sit, let's see if I can quickly grab one. Sit one in the front there, and you can sit one in the back there as well. So this isn't a minifig scale set, which if you Lego people don't know, that you can, you know, put Lego figures in, and like it's like a dollhouse, I guess. It's the size, it's the right proportions. This isn't. This is a small, I guess, a micro figure set, if you'd like to call that, but there are none in there. So we've got a little bit of cockpit room in, not cockpit room, just back room back here to sit in. Not much though. I like these stickers here. They're pretty cool. You know, got the clone here. Maybe someone's talking to them, or it's a wanted poster. And then we've got a ship there as well. That's pretty cool. Then we take a little spin around here. We'll have a look in there. This also opens up, I'm quite sure, but I'm not sure how it opens up, but there's a little compartment in there. Let's see if I can get it open. There we go, I've got it open, so you can fit in weapons or your helmets in there if they were going to store it in there. Going on a journey, you know, you don't want to have your weapons lying around, someone could fire them off, so put them in safe keepings, and you can close that just like that. So let's have one final tour and my final thoughts on the set. One last thing, this is what it looks like when it's in flight mode. This is how it's advertised in the box. You can't sit it up like that because it would just go down like that, but this is how it's meant to be in flight mode, which I think is pretty cool. So what did I think of the set? I think it's probably not worth it. It was a little bit much. I think it was 150. That's probably too much for this. I think it could have been, maybe they could have got rid of the speeders, focused on the ship a bit more. I like the characters. I think that was a good inclusion, having all 5 of the members, so you can get only one set and get the main characters. I think that's cool. They should have waited for it to come out, because in the first episode there's another main character that's added. They should have waited for her for the release, and then they could have, you know, put her in it, but well. So here we have the final spin around of the ship. Yeah, like I said, I think they could have focused a bit more on the ship and less on those speeders. You know, get those pieces here, they could have added, made this bigger, made this better. All right, so let me know what you guys think about it, what you thought about the set, what sets you want me to review next. Within reason, I don't have much money, but next one I should be reviewing is the treehouse. So that would be cool, the Lego Ideas one. So thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next Gorebricks video.